So the question is, how do we stay sober during a COVID Christmas? And that's a strange question, because I believe last year we had COVID and we didn't even know it, and we survived that. So is it going to be any different this Christmas? I don't know. It seems to be a lot more people that are sick. We got all these restrictions. But how to stay sober during it? You're going to have to reach out to people. You can't just sit at home all by yourself and hide. You have to reach out. And if it means reaching out on the internet or however you're reaching out, phone, you've got to reach out. Because that isolation, I think, will kill you every bit as much as a COVID will. I see in Lacombe, the closest town here, they shut down business after business, but the liquor stores keep opening up, new liquor stores. It's incredible. How many liquor stores can we actually support in this country? I don't know about other countries, but it's absolutely crazy. So I guess the inference is that it's okay to drink and die from drinking or kill your loved ones or drive into somebody or do some horrendous act you'll pay for the rest of your life. And that's okay, but you can't socialize. It's just insanity. This whole thing with COVID, as far as I'm concerned, I'm not saying there isn't COVID, it's naturally people are dying. I personally don't know anybody that had it. I've heard people say they know someone who had it, who knew someone who had it. And I guess it's true. All these numbers are coming out. But before this, we used to get all the numbers from, the seasonal flu. I'm not saying it's a seasonal flu, but I go back to when they had that swine flu epidemic. We were all going to die that week or that month or that year. Like, it was insanity, and it's just as crazy now. Do I think people use COVID as an excuse to drink? I sure do. But I'll tell you, an alcoholic addict doesn't need any particular excuse. Anyone will do. And to give them one that you have to be all by yourself, and the only businesses that are really prospering are liquor stores, are setting people up for failure. And I'm not saying it's intentionally done, but I know the alcoholic addict, people say, well, you just got to decide to quit. It's got to be willpower. It's got nothing to do with willpower. If they're in a depressed state, and depressed because they're at home doing nothing, they got to hide, they can't talk to anybody. It's just crazy. It's really hard. I think it's hard on everybody, but particularly the addict alcoholic, because they got a ready-made excuse, and that's all they need is one, and away they go. And then afterwards, they all regret it. Everybody says, oh, I'm sorry, I brought you a bottle of whiskey for Christmas, or whatever stupid reason it was. But we have to be strong. Just because the world's drinking themselves to death, or your neighbor is, you know yourself, an alcoholic addict, of how alcohol affects you, affects your loved ones, and affects your life. So let's get through this Christmas without killing somebody, without ruining another relationship, without ruining our Christmas or somebody else's. God bless. Have a Merry Christmas.